So here we're all set up to do Sage's Dental. You can see we have our scaler and polisher machine right here that Melissa will be using to clean her teeth. And she'll be supported on a warm water bath and blanket. And then we have the full anesthesia monitoring, which is going to monitor her heart and her breathing and her oxygen and her blood pressure if needed. Then we will record all of those details on this sheet so that we can keep track of how she's doing while she's under anesthesia. Be back in a few. So Melissa's going to start the dental procedure by cracking the big tartar off of the teeth. And so she'll go through and do that on every tooth, and then she's going to come back through with the scaler and scale the teeth and scale subgingivally to get all of that bacteria and tartar that's building up under the gum line. You can see the orange tube going down her throat and the clamp on her tongue are both ways that we're using to monitor her under anesthesia while we're cleaning her teeth. Now that Melissa has finished cracking the tartar off of the teeth, she's going to start scaling each tooth. She's going to scale the entire surface of each tooth, and like I said before, subgingivally to remove any of the tartar and bacteria starting to build up under the gum line, which is where all this tartar starts. So she's going to go through the full mouth, doing all of the teeth, front and back. Even if they don't look like they have a bunch of tartar on the tooth itself, she's going to go under the gum line to hopefully prevent and slow the progression of the tartar as it continues. While she's doing that, I'm constantly monitoring the pet under anesthesia, monitoring our machine, visually observing the pet to make sure they're breathing normally. If need to, I'll use my stethoscope and listen to her heart every now and then. The great thing about our monitoring is it monitors their heart, their oxygen status, their body temperature, and blood pressure if needed. So it's been about 20 minutes now that Melissa has finished scaling all of the teeth and polished the other side of the mouth. And now she's gonna, you're gonna see her polishing the right side of the mouth. We put on a pumice paste on there, and then she'll use the polisher just like as if you had gone to the dentist, and polish all the teeth to make sure we get any last remaining bits of tartar off of there so that she starts out fresh tomorrow. Now, for those of you dental enthusiasts, you'll notice that Melissa's not wearing her mask and eye protection. That's of her own choice. And Melissa did go to, she was trained on the job to do dentistry, and then she's been to a class at the Oquendo Veterinary Teaching Facility outside of Las Vegas, where they got hands-on training in pet dentistry as well. when they're under anesthesia, we also like to check their ears to finish part of our examination, so that we can get a good look down in there without them struggling. Her ears look really good. That ear looks good. Okay, let's do her other side. Just... Good. They look good. And we'll trim her nails while she's waking up here. We've turned off her anesthesia, so right now she's just getting oxygen to help fully wake up from her procedure, and we're going to trim her nails too while we got her quiet and calm. Oftentimes with little small breed dogs, we also do their anal glands while they're asleep.